first thing we'll put down is our count wheel, and that goes in there first before the great wheel goes on top of it. Now we got a little clip that we need to put on to hold it in place, so we'll slide that on. So here's the clip right there, and it will slide on. Get a little close-up of this. So it slides there. There's like a little hole that it drops into right there. You'll see it drop now. There. And that clips into place. Now we put our first wheel on. Goes right on top of the count wheel. And then we put the second wheel on. And by the way, that's what these are called. First wheel and second wheel. Okay, the third wheel that goes on, this is our locking cam, is what this one's called. The way I remember that this is called locking cam because this is like a cam inside of here. So that goes here. So that's your your third wheel, and you got your fourth wheel. And you've got your governor, and this helps regulate the speed of the strike. And that goes right in there. Missed the hole. This goes here, and this goes here. Alright. Now we've got a series of levers that we have that go in here too, which are part of the strike mechanism. Here's a little lever that goes in here for the cup bell. Right here. That's it. Just looking for the wrong hole there. And this is our count lever. Now I'll show these and explain these in greater detail in a moment. Just trying to get the parts together first. And that kind of slides its way in here between the different pieces. Like so. Sometimes they don't want to cooperate real well, so you got to kind of work things in. Because right now it's like a loose fit until we can get everything down tighter. And this is another lever system. That fits in there. Oh, not quite. It's like so. Alright. Now I put the back end on first. Oh, I'm going to move it a little further. Here we go. Alright. Put on the back screws. Get a couple of screws out here. No, I mean nuts. We'll go into the screws to hold the back side. And then again, okay, need to remaneuver this one part here. Our little cup bell hammer needs to come through the outside like that. Okay, now I'll put the nuts on the screws. When you're working with real small items, you can tend to slide out of your fingers pretty easily. And what I would recommend is, once you do get this movement totally assembled, take it apart and put it together several times. That way you'll get a real good feel for how these things come together. And although you have different makes like Gilbert, Seth Thomas, Ingram, Ansonia, and so forth, even though they're not exactly the same, but there's a lot of similarities, and if you get used to taking apart movements and putting them together, it'll get a lot easier for you when you go from one type of movement to another.